Hello everyone, Renee here. Welcome to the new year and to the DayZ Basebuilding guide. But first, the winners of last video's giveaway. Miss Valet wins a t-shirt and Mehmet Scholl wins a copy of DayZ. Congratulations to both of you. Please leave a comment with your Twitter handle under your comment of the previous video so we can settle the rest. I still have one package with a hoodie and a t-shirt to give away and another copy of DayZ. This is the last thing I'm able to give away, so please leave a valuable comment under this video to be able to participate. On to the guide. There's a lot to say about base building, but in my opinion it consists of 3 different parts: stashes, tents and barrels, or actually crafted bases. Before I continue, I want to start with a disclaimer that there are currently problems with persistence. This means that if you place anything in the world, there is a fairly good chance that it will disappear randomly. Sometimes after a day, sometimes after 2 weeks. I don't really know what's going on with it, but the developers are aware of it and they're working on fixing this. For stashes, you mostly need a shovel. You can bury a cooking pot, a medical case, a protector case, a dry bag, an ammo box, a dry sack and a teddy bear. If not interacted with this, stashes will normally last for 45 days. Let's talk about tents. There are currently 3 types of tents in the game, and supposedly, if we can believe all the items in the game files, there are more to come. Currently, we have a civilian tent which consists of 200 slots, we have a military tent which consists of 400 slots, and we have a guard tent which consists of 500 slots. You can add camo net to all of them and blend them in with nature a little better, but you can also add Christmas lights, which would probably be useful to define a main tent in a base, but more about that later. Next to that we have a barrel. Barrels consist of 150 slots, and even though a lot of this isn't working right now, it is a very valuable item for crafting. We can use it for leather tanning, bleaching of clothes and dyeing of leather and other clothing. Base building itself consists of 3 different base items, although you can combine it with tents, barrels and even stashes. The 3 main items are the portable mesh barrier, the fence and the watchtower. You have to find the mesh barrier. You usually find them in industrial areas. After you find it, you can bring it to wherever you want, place it and fill it up with sand with your shovel. To create a fence, you have to create a fence kit. For this you need a rope and 2 short sticks. After that you can place it however you want. If you have trouble placing something, you can try rotating the item you want to place with your scroll wheel. Keep in mind how you turn it though, because it matters which side is on the inside and the outside. You can only construct and deconstruct things from the inside. After you've placed the kit, you need to add 2 logs to it and dig a base with your shovel. After you've dug the base, you get your fence kit back, which you can then reuse again. To create one wall, you need a minimum of 36 nails and 18 planks. After this, you can start building the frames. You have the upper frame and the lower frame. To build one frame, you need 8 nails and 4 planks. You have to add it to the inventory and then you can construct it with a hammer or a hatchet. After this, you can start building the upper walls and the lower walls. You can do this with either metal plates or with wood. For wood, you need 10 nails and 5 planks for each section. To create a metal section, you need 12 nails and 3 metal sheets. You can combine sections. For example, you can create a lower wooden section and a metal upper section. If you have built a wall, you can also build a platform to look over the walls and shoot some pesky survivors wanting all your loot. For this, you need 50 nails and 5 planks. After creating the platform, you can create stairs on either side. For this, you need 8 nails and 4 planks. You can add 2 types of attachments to a wall. One is a camo net and the other one is barbed wire. Attach the barbed wire to the wall, and if you walk to the front, you can mount them with pliers. If someone wants to break into your base, you can deconstruct the walls, but they will have a hard time going through the barbed wire without getting the pliers themselves. Be careful, because if you touch the barbed wire for more than 10 seconds, you will pass out, and if you still touch it while unconscious, you will never get back up from it again. To create a gate of a wall, you can add metal wire to the wall and use pliers to construct the gate. You can lock the gate with a combination lock. You can find that lock in industrial areas again. You can change the code of the lock. If you hold it in your hands, you can see the number of the lock at the bottom left of your screen. You hold the left button to change the active number, and you have one short click to go to the next number in line. Make sure to remember that number before you attach it, because when you attach it, the number gets randomized. You then hold the left mouse button again to change the number and F to go to the next set of numbers. If you have the chain unlocked, then you can reattach it again and it will save the number you entered in previously. Onto the Watchtower. To create a Watchtower kit, you have to use 4 sticks and 1 rope. When you place it, you need 4 logs, add it to the kit and then use your shovel to dig the base again. To create a Watchtower, you need a minimum of 12 logs, 96 nails, 38 planks and 6 metal sheets to create the full structure without walls. After you've dug the base, you can retrieve your Watchtower kit again and start building. Just like with the fence, you need 8 nails and 4 planks to build the frames. You can then use 10 nails and 5 planks to construct the wooden sections. Or you can use 12 nails and 3 metal sheets to create the metal sections again. You can create a roof with 20 nails and 10 planks. After you've created the roof, you get an option to create the stairs to go to the upper level. You need 80 nails and 6 planks for that. To build further up, you need to get 4 logs again, add them to the structure and build the floor for the second level. You don't need to build the walls if you want. You can immediately build up to the next floor and build the roof. To create the very last roof, you need 20 nails, 5 planks and 6 metal sheets. All of these constructions are pretty highly modifiable. The only 2 things I ask of the developer is that if a roof doesn't have stairs, to not create this stairs hole. And I would also like to be able to build walls on all 4 sides of the Watchtower. Either way, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some really awesome bases in the future. Then there is also this awesome infographic created by Asmondian, which shows exactly how to create a fence and how to create a Watchtower. Please click on the link on the top right if you're interested in that. Before we move on to the next subject, I want to briefly talk about base defense and base attack. If you build the walls, people can come in with an axe or a sledgehammer in about 80 seconds. First, they need to destroy a wall section and then they need to destroy the wall frame. So the handiest part to destroy, I guess, is the bottom part, so you can immediately crawl under it. Obviously, this might not be as handy if there are other players in the base. Barbed wire is an extra layer of defense. If you stand against it, you will actually get hurt. But if you have an axe or a sledgehammer, people can still break the walls and then in the end jump through it without getting hurt. I think this is a bug and I already reported it to the feedback tracker. Maybe the best line of defense is placing a landmine next to your base. So if bandits come to steal your loot, they just explode. Don't try to disarm them though. If you try to do that, you will explode. Let's say you've created a camp and it's getting night. It would then be great if you could light up the area without chopping all the trees away around your base for fuel. Look no further because DayZ has now electricity in the form of a generator and lights. You can have normal spotlights and also Christmas lights. The Christmas lights aren't very bright at the moment, but they're pretty cozy. First of all, you need a generator, a spark plug and some fuel. Throughout the world you can also find spotlights and cable reels. You need to connect the spotlights to the generator with the cable reels. To do this, you need to take the cable reel in your hand. You walk to the generator and then you get the option to plug it in. When you've done that, you walk to the spotlight and then you can plug that in as well. At the moment you plug in the spotlight, it gets turned around. You can then reposition it and make sure it lights up the right area. The same goes with the Christmas lights. You take them in your hand, you plug them in the cable reel and then you attach them to the tent. I think I covered most of it now. Have you created any bases lately? Have you had trouble with persistence yourself? I'm really looking forward to building some awesome bases in the future, and I hope to run into them in the wild. Happy New Year everyone, stay safe out there and keep on surviving. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. To be able to participate in that last giveaway for the t-shirt and the hoodie and the last copy of DayZ, please leave that valuable comment and I will see you all in the next video. Cheers!